Why is it that when you play an old game, you'll play for hours and hours, but you play these days, day one DLC games, and you'll be bored out of your mind? People claiming that these classics are trash and the new games are where it's at. Fuck you, dude. Get out of here with that. Why would you trash old classics just for the leftover sperm residue of the new? The new ones don't even launch games complete. They have DLC planned before the games even come out. It's already lacking in content, but then it holds back the little bit it has for DLC, almost as much as a full game. Man, what a letdown gaming has become. It's repetitive as fuck. Take the new Doom, for instance. People say it's so revolutionary, but it just copied the original. That's not revolutionary. We had Oddworld, Wipeout, Kingdom Hearts. Wipeout shits on most new racing games. Oddworld makes other games that aren't even 2D platformers look like shit. These games revolutionize gaming. These games push things to the limit. Now look. Look at these stale, bland shit. Look at these overhyped and overrated games. And they always charge a lot of money too. The DLCs altogether is usually around or even above the price of a full game. And you don't even know if it's gonna work at launch. They weren't just the same game. They were all unique, all different. They didn't just do the same thing. These new games, they all do the same things. We used to get games that not only took risks, but pushed technology to its limit because it wasn't just about the money to be made, since games were not as popular, so it was more about passion and fun, and the tech was new, so you had to push it to the limit. This tech is not new, it's old, way outdated. The PS4 and Xbox One out the gate were outdated. PS3 was the last revolutionary piece of tech. That and the Xbox 360 for consoles. After that, they basically made small, little, low-end PCs to get people to pay more for less. Less exclusives, less technology, less work, less effort, the easy way. Even though the PS3 was hard to program for, it still worked very well when you knew how, and it was some experimental and revolutionary technology. But when you fast forward here to nowadays, it's underwhelming and average at best technology. They had years to work on these games. Games back in the day used to spend years of time and effort on every game, that even when they made it in 1 year, like Batman or Episode 3, it still had quality, because they put quality over everything back then. Now there are like no movie licensed games, and the small amount that are still left suck dick, and they annualize everything and make it within a year, unlike before where most at least 3 years or 2, some were 1, most are 3. That's quality, that's time, that shows effort, unlike the way it's made today. Today, most are made in 1 year, and we wonder why the games like Battlefield 2042 launch broken. That game is broken, what a mess. Battlefront had all this scale and scope, and they kill it only to disregard the Star Wars community and dick ride their own franchise. Battlefield, which makes you wonder why they even had the license in the first place. They canceled development of Battlefront 2 and a sequel, plus all the DLC. Then they launched Battlefield 2042 broken. Broken games, broken launches. Bungie charges people for DLC before the game comes out, but then when you buy it, they vault it away and take it from the people who actually paid for it, like my dumbass falling from the scam. This is modern gaming, guys, a fucking joke. Gaming, all the passion, depth, creativity that went into these games out the window. This is why I still play old games. This was Tarragon. Comment, because I will always respond. The bell notification is there for a reason, and I am now out this piece.